So it was 2011. I had just turned 31 years old, and for the first time in my life, I felt like I was truly embracing the essence of being a woman. I was learning who I truly was. I was excelling in my career as an English teacher, and I found what I thought at the time to be true love. Being in my 30s wasn't so terrible, and everything seemed to be on a steady upswing until life presented me with circumstances that would forever turn my world upside down. It's so unfortunate that this has happened to you so young. 1 in 5 women with your diagnosis will live to see 5 years. You have a 15% chance of beating this. Are you going to die? How did you get this? These are just a few of the horrid things I had to hear when life blindsided me with a stage 4 incurable metastatic breast cancer diagnosis nearly 6.5 years ago. My body was riddled with cancer, and as hard as it was to hear such things from medical professionals, family, friends, and strangers, I made a promise to myself that I was going to beat this by any means necessary. I would be that 1 in 5 women to live to see 5 years. I would be in that 15%. 6 years of nonstop chemotherapy, induced menopause, countless surgeries, and a few bouts with death are just a few of the challenges that I've had to face on this bridge. For the first 4 years, the cancer was stable for the most part. But then came year 5, my life expectancy. And sure enough, the cancer returned with a vengeance, devouring my right breast and flooding both of my lungs, leaving me essentially breathless. This chemo, that chemo, nothing was stopping it. The one person that I thought could save my life totally gave up on me. I'm sorry, but my drugs just aren't working. Those would be the last words that I would hear from my then oncologist. But I knew something just wasn't right. The God within me, my intuition, was literally screaming at me, which manifested as panic attacks that were so debilitating. I literally spent an entire summer indoors praying on my hands and knees and trying to tap into this power that I kept reading about and hearing about on my spiritual journey. Supposedly, we all had access to it. So how was I going to access this power? More than ever, I needed God, I needed answers, and I needed them quickly. Soon enough, the answers and messages and signs that I was so desperately praying for started to appear, and I began to follow. I took the giant leap of faith of leaving the most prestigious cancer center in the whole entire world and found a new doctor who, through testing and biopsy, discovered that I had been misdiagnosed. No wonder I wasn't responding to treatment. I was on all of the wrong drugs for over 4 years. I quickly found a new oncologist. I started the correct treatment, and slowly but surely my circumstances started to turn around. What wonders being on the right drugs will do. Fast forward to today, after a few more bouts with death, I am currently the strongest and healthiest I have been in this almost 7-year journey. Cancer is hardly traceable in my body. I have defied every single odd placed against me by staying in my truth, by believing myself, and by following my intuition. And this intuition, this God-given power that I speak of, is within each and every single one of us, and it knows our truth. And just like it led me to uncover my misdiagnosis, your intuition also holds your truth. I encourage each and every one of you to get to know this power, to get tapped in with this innate God-given magic that lies within each and every one of us. For once you do, anything is possible. Anything. Even defeating something that was supposed to kill you. Thank you.